in Andhra Pradesh. I would be very thankful, sir, for the kind support of the government for this. Already we received some subsidy from the government of Andhra Pradesh.
Sir, I request Dr. R.K. Malhotra, President of Hydrogen Association of India. He has rich and vast experience in the energy sector. Presently, he is the senior advisor to the Minister of Petroleum, MNRE, and many agencies. Now I request Dr. Malhotra.
Good afternoon, sir. It's a privilege to be in this meeting with you. You are known as a very progressive Chief Minister of the country. We have seen the kind of progress you made earlier, and now when you build up the new capital, I think hydrogen should be the focus area. AM Green is doing a good job. Suzlon wants to do big projects. But as Dr. Saraswat mentioned, that you have Visakhapatnam refinery also, and where the hydrogen can be produced, blue hydrogen can also be delivered. So a mix initially, as long as the hydrogen, green hydrogen cost is higher, for various applications there will be some reluctance. So mix of blue and green, if it is used, you can become the leading state in the hydrogen economy in the country. So maybe when you build up the new capital like Amaravathi, you should have hydrogen buses flying, which can run. Initially, the cost will be higher with green, so initially you can start with the gray hydrogen or blue hydrogen, and then, color agnostic approach and demonstrate the fuel cell buses, which Dr. Ashish Lele, they are 2 times more energy efficient as compared to the internal combustion engines. So overall energy consumption will come down. Second suggestion which I would like to make is that maybe you can adopt some villages where you can have localized distributed power generation. You can have solar power to generate electricity, then you can have villages using that power during the day for cooking maybe, or converting into hydrogen, and then hydrogen stoves also. Scotland is a country where a lot of, developments on cooking stove applications. So villages can use that hydrogen, maybe in tractors also, maybe for irrigation pumps. So that kind of approach also, daytime you can use solar energy, store it in the extra solar energy can be stored in the form of hydrogen, and then it can be used. So maybe these are some of the suggestions. From hydrogen association side, we have been supporting and educating people on various kind of activities related to hydrogen. We'll be very happy to work for Andhra government also if any proposal is required or any support is required from our association.
What is the cost difference between hydrogen storage and also battery versus to pumped storage?
So that cost difference between pump storage and hydrogen storage in different forms, because if you have to have compressed...
No, I can understand. It is a conversion.
Yes.
I can understand. Now,
so
as on today...
Pump storage will be much cheaper.
We are all working as on today.
Yes.
Storage is
much cheaper.
Because the life of battery is just 8 years. So to say, even if you take the best chemistry battery...
So only temporary, immediate, how to solve the problem, we are going for battery. Even there will be some more innovations in battery, then it will help. Meanwhile, it will come.
Hydrogen storage.
Hydrogen storage, that is another area. I wanted to know, as on today, we are going now solar, wind, pump, standby, battery. Now we are talking about green.
Maybe hydrogen also
hydrogen or ammonia, all these things.
Hydrogen also becomes this.
Yeah, blending also you are talking blue, hydrogen, all those things we are talking. Ultimately, a sustainable economy also. Affordability and sustainable. If I do as a pilot may be pilot, replication and scaling will be a problem. How to act all these things, that is where I want to learn. In this country, all of you has to remember one thing. All innovations I started, first of all, power sector reforms, nobody ventured to attempt. That is late 90s. Saraswati is aware of all those things. I started power sector reforms. Because of power sector reforms, I lost power also. That is different in 2004. That is another scenario. But always that was a benchmark today. And also all states are forced to adopt power sector reforms today. So these are all, I am aware of all developments in power sector, not today, from the historical past also, from inception, especially 1995. So I am analyzing all your ideas and thoughts and innovations, how to integrate, how to take logical conclusion.
Sir, now I request.
Sir, as far as storage, as you said, I think battery storage, whatever time it happens, will always be a costlier option as compared to the pump storage option. Because pump storage will run on the solar power or wind power, and rest of the, both the capex and the opex are very, very small. You know, today itself, if you take solar power, pure solar power without storage, it's about less than 2 rupees. But the moment you add the battery, it becomes 5 rupees. So that is the kind of scale. Even if you reduce the cost of battery, which is most unlikely because battery uses all critical minerals. And these critical mineral costs cannot come down because of non-availability. Marginal changes will come. So we have to always explore methods of storing hydrogen or storing power using the other methods. For example, hydrogen storage you can use as Sir Ramkumar is telling, ammonia. People are using ammonia, people are using ethanol, people are using methanol. They are the best carrier of hydrogen. They can be carried and then they can be reformed to give you pure hydrogen. And once that has happened, your transportation cost comes down, your ultimately delivery cost of hydrogen to the end user becomes the cheapest if you follow that. So storage, I personally believe we should focus on cheaper means like pump storage. That is the best method is going to happen.
Yeah. Sir, now I request Andrew Schumann, CEO, Everensis Renewables from Australia.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity to come and speak to yourself and everybody here today. I'd like to bring a little bit of a different perspective to the conversation, and that's the one of an investor. Unless we can really make green hydrogen a value proposition, then it's going to be very difficult to get the investment. And without substantial investment, it's going to be hard to be successful. So a bit about myself. I'm an engineer. I've spent a large portion of my life working with doctors and professors, helping them to build process plants and processes and then upscaling them to commercial scales. And so I appreciate the complexities behind that, and I was really happy when Seshidhar approached me to join Arvensis. The Arvensis group is looking to invest in excess of $100 million into India. And we're looking at areas such as technology, AI, 3D printing, and all those things. We're also looking at renewable energies, and we're also looking at e-waste recycling. Okay. And we've been really, really impressed with the vision that I've seen in India. You know, when I've looked at all of the documents and the research that I've done, the vision that the government as a whole, as national, and then yourself has really put forward to say, this is where India wants to go. I really wish that Australia would have that same vision and be so clear about it. People are very scared to commit to any technology, whereas you have been very, very good with that. And so for me, from an investor perspective, you know, we're going to be starting off. We're working with to get permission from NREDCap to start our first 12-ton per day biogas plant, and we plan to rapidly expand that to 50 tons per day.
Thank you. Thank you. Please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, please go ahead. Yeah. Oh. Okay, please go ahead.
Oh, okay. So we're going to be rapidly upscaling that to 50 tons per day. And we've always been looking at, rather than just staying at biogas, how do we extend that into green hydrogen? So I've started doing quite a bit of research into, you know, how do we de-risk this from an investor perspective? What are the things that we need to do to ensure that the demand side is there? And it was really good for me to hear the esteemed doctors all around the table all saying we need the demand side to get there. We need to get other applications other than just the fertilizer industry and the petroleum enrichment industries. We need to look at how do we actually increase the demand, and then on the other side, how do we look at the supply. Now, being a biogas provider or investor in that, I feel a little bit, like the orphan child. If I look at the scheme that's been put in place for the development of green biogas, it's all about electrolysis, okay? And the generation of green hydrogen from the biomass itself is really relegated to projects and research sort of initiatives. And so I would really ask, those are the two things that, we would like to participate and understand how can we help increase the demand side of the equation, and at the same time work with you to de-risk in terms of the supply and the technology that's actually used on a biomass. So.
Okay. Before we close this discussion, I request the Honorable Chief Minister to address the industrialists present here.
Friends, only I came here to learn more and also adopt all those new technologies, new innovations, ultimately how to reduce the cost of energy. Second angle, because of global warming, how to go for green energy. Once green energy, then towards downstream industries. Storage, ammonia, ethanol, so many innovative ideas. So I am very happy to listen all of you. 2 days you are going to be here. We are having a clear policy. Even our Prime Minister is working in a big way. 500 gigawatt capacity on green energy. That is this machine with the downstream product also. What all you recommend, and then we'll start working in that direction. I am very happy as a planning Niti Aayog member has rightly mentioned, Andhra Pradesh will be hydrogen valley. I am assuring you that it will happen. Towards that, how to bring all technologies for convergence and innovations for convergence. Both will work it out. Every year, if necessary, we will review our performance also from now onwards. Benchmarking, where are we? Next year, what is the target? Then how to move forward. You want to do any experiments, best place is Andhra Pradesh. I am assuring you, you test all your R&D research here. And then we'll implement any innovation. You need proof of concept. Otherwise, it is only innovation. That proof of concept we will produce here and we'll scale it up. We'll take nationally, globally, wherever it is having demand. So I'm very happy for that today, because there is a seminar also. We'll go there. After that, we will have discussions. After 2 days discussions, what all you recommended, my Chief Secretary is looking after energy. He is also having long standing in Energy Department. I think he is the senior most Energy Secretary in the country. So, he is the senior most. So I'm very happy to associate with you. We'll work together. Thank you.
We are very much grateful to the Honorable Chief Minister for having this discussion with representatives of industry and R&D organizations. Thank you, sir. We will come back to the government with the recommendations of the summit. Thank you.
bipolar plates, which actually is a titanium metal grade 2, and these bipolar plates are stacked together and make an electrolyzer. And this is completely powered by the photovoltaic panels. So since we are sitting inside, we kept the LED lamps there. So that the solar panel PVs will generate the electricity, and they are directly coupled to it. And right now they are generating oxygen here and hydrogen there. And the whole objective of our project is that the hydrogen electrolyzers plays a crucial role in making into a green ethanol as a project, sir. So we are developing a green hydrogen generation by using a waste, all the agricultural waste. We put it in a gasifier. It generates a syngas, carbon monoxide and hydrogen, and that requires our green hydrogen electrolyzer. We attach extra hydrogen and we ferment the syngas using our fermentation technology, and we make a ethanol, sir. So in this process, the complete waste will actually convert into ethanol. So typically 1 ton of any biomass, like bagasse or anything, it is very 2,000, 3,000 rupees worth. But we can convert into 1,200 liters of ethanol.
Yeah.
So 1 liter of ethanol is costing 71 rupees. So it's a very value addition. So from the agricultural rice point of view, every farmer will get huge amount of margin, not only from the crop, from the waste. So this is the whole project, sir. We want to propose for the
Good.
Thank you,
We will work it out.
From ABP Industries.
Sir, we give a proposal for a green fuel station as well as excellence center in Amaravati. Sir, already taken up.
They want to start a global excellence center at Amaravati. Last time we were we will be getting it to next cabinet.
Hydrogen also we are likely to produce, sir.
We will work it out.
KP
We will very happy.
major at Gujarat, sir. Almost
We met you, sir. Farooq Patel ji came and
Acha. Yeah, I remember.
Yes, sir, first they want to, sir.
No, we will work it out.
First they said they will give CSR and they want to develop excellence center, training center. Then they want to come to
do a green hydrogen manufacturing plant we want to do, sir, and fuel station also, sir. If Amaravati think about complete green hydrogen, we have a fuel station which we shown you. One EV station, that is also green EV station, as well as one green hydrogen hub will be there. You can declare that entire Amaravati should only run on a hydrogen or EV. That sort of a thing we can definitely.
No, we will work it out that ecosystem.
Thank you, sir.
Hello.
This is the project మీరే శాంక్షన్ చేశారు 2018లో.
Yeah, I remember.
This is a reality, sir, now.
No, I remember.
Because power is getting withdrawn from here already. And this is the Kakinada project, which is
This is the Nagarjuna.
ammonia. ముందు phase 1లో 500,000 tons, sir. ఆ తర్వాత 28 కల్లా full 1 million ton. I think countryలోనే we are the number 1, sir.
83 we brought Nagarjuna. Now you are converting.
Interesting. Pankaj Patak wants to explain recycling of e-waste.
Sir, we are having a different approach of recycling the e-waste through hydrometallurgical process. So right now we have developed a technology which is going to be for upscaling this in TRL5, where we are having a cathode material and we are having a selectivity of the metal like lithium, cobalt, nickel, manganese. We can select it later, and later on we can make up for the manufacturing. So we have made the precursor, and that can be reused for the battery manufacturing. So these are the things we are having it, and also we are going to run for the pilot scale.
Okay, very nice.
Now we'll go for Nagarjuna.
Yeah.
A pioneering force in modern governance and a leader whose unwavering commitment to innovation, sustainability, and public service continues to shape the future of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you for gracing this summit, sir. We now request Professor D. Narayan Rao, Executive Director, Research, SRM Group of Institutions, to kindly lead the dignitaries onto the dais. We now begin this landmark event with the tradition that symbolizes the awakening of knowledge, the lighting of ceremonial lamp. May I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly join us for the lamp lighting ceremony. Let us begin with the welcome address by Dr. P. Satyanarayanan, Pro-Chancellor, SRM University, Andhra Pradesh. We request you to kindly deliver the welcome note, sir.
A very good afternoon to you all. Esteemed guests, scientists, policymakers, innovators, and friends. At the very outset, I extend our deep gratitude to the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for his presence and his unwavering support for clean energy innovation. Sir, your leadership in advancing renewable energy, hydrogen infrastructure, and world-class research ecosystem continues to inspire not as the students and faculty, but the entire scientific and industrial community. I warmly welcome Dr. V.K. Saraswat, Honorable Member of Niti Aayog, Dr. Pemesini Chandrasekhar, Honorable Minister of State for Rural Development and Communications, Shri K. Vijayanand, Chief Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Dr. Ashish Leela, Director CSIR, National Chemical Laboratory, Dr. Sujit Pillai of National Hydrogen Mission MNRE, Dr. R.K. Malhotra, the President of Hydrogen Association of India, Mr. Pranav Tanti, the President and CEO of Synergen Green Energy Inc. USA, Mr. Anil Kumar, MD and CEO of Greenco, and all other distinguished delegates and the participants. It is a true pleasure to welcome you all here to this Green Hydrogen Summit, a platform that reflects our shared commitment to a cleaner, more sustainable, and forward-looking energy future. This is just not about saving the earth. It is about saving ourselves. The earth will continue to exist regardless of climate, temperature, and terrain. But we, the ecosystem that support the human life, need balance to survive. what's truly at stake is not the planet, but the environment stability we depend upon. Air we can breathe, water we can drink, and the temperature we can live with. Our ongoing dependence on non-renewable energy, fossil fuels that pollute the air, warm the planet, and degrade the ecosystem is pushing towards a future that is just not uncertain, but hazardous to human existence. That is why the transition to renewable energy is not just important, it is urgent. And in this transition, the green hydrogen has a very critical role. It is one of the few clean energy sources capable of addressing industry scale needs, long distance transport, grid level storage, and the areas where the batteries and the technologies fall short. Recognizing this, the Honorable Chief Minister has taken a pioneering step by launching Andhra Pradesh Green Hydrogen and Green Ammonia Policy in 2023. This policy outlines a clear vision to produce 500,000 tons of green hydrogen per year and 2 million tons of ammonia per year, backed by strong incentives. From SGST reimbursements, electricity duty waivers, to land concessions and priority port access. These are not symbolic steps, they are concrete foundations to make Andhra Pradesh a national and a global hub for green hydrogen. And what makes this even more inspiring is the mindset behind it. It was on this very stage that Chief Minister once said, being a visionary is a problem. And yet, he chose to envision what others wouldn't, that courage to move ahead despite the weight of uncertainty is what defines his leadership and that makes history. At SRM, we believe in that vision and we are committed to growing with the Andhra Pradesh state. As the Andhra Pradesh builds Amaravathi as a capital of the future, we at SRM University AP want to grow alongside it to be part of its transformation and history. In line with this vision, we are proud to announce the launch of the SRM Institute of Emerging Technology. At its heart, it will have the Department of Energy Engineering, one of its kind, committed to research, innovation, and skill development in the clean energy space. Apart from this, we are also planning for health engineering, financial engineering, defense engineering, and sports sciences. So that makes this SRM Institute of Emerging Technology to be different from the other institutions in India. If we are to be the last generation to depend upon fossil fuels, then the next generation must be the first to lead the clean energy revolution. While the government set policies, industries build systems, it is the youth with their ideas, innovation, and courage who will carry this transformation forward. They must not just inherit the planet, they must be empowered to reimagine it. Let us not fail them. Let us ensure that this borrowed planet passed on to us by our ancestors is returned to the next generation in a livable, breathable, and a beautiful form. Let us be the last generation that depended on fossil fuels and at the first that made the clean energy truly universal. Let's work for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your warm and inspiring words and for always motivating us to dream big. We now invite Professor D. Narayan Rao, Executive Director, Research, SRM Group of Institutions, to set the stage by introducing the vision and purpose of Green Hydrogen Summit.
Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, well-wisher and mentor of SRMC AP, and Honorable Member of Niti Aayog, Dr. Saraswat, very sharp and young Minister of State for Rural Development and Communications, Dr. Pemasani Chandrasekhar, President of SRM Group, Dr. Satyanarayanan, the Chief Secretary, Sri Vijayanand, the well-known industrialist, Mr. Pranav Tanti, Professor Malhotra, President of Hydrogen Association of India, Dr. Ashish Lele, Director, CSR, National Chemical Laboratory, Pune, Dr. Sujit Pillai of the National Hydrogen Mission of MNRE, my colleague, Professor Satish Kumar. I extend a warm welcome to all of you, particularly the industrialists who came from different parts of the country and abroad, the delegates of the Hydrogen Summit, scientists, faculty members, research scholars, and my dear friends of print and electronic media. Once again, I have a great pleasure inviting all of you to the Green Hydrogen Summit 2025 being held at SRMC AP today and tomorrow. India's deep commitment to aspirational climate goals, which the Honorable Chief Minister also mentioned in the last few minutes in the discussion meeting, these commitments have been widely acknowledged by the Committee of Nations. India plans to become energy independent by the year 2047. The Union Cabinet approved several science and technology missions, including the prestigious National Hydrogen Mission with an impressive outlay of 19,744 crores of rupees. The key objectives of the mission are making India a leading producer and supplier of green hydrogen to the world, reduction in imported fossil fuels. Expected outcomes of the mission by 2030 are development of green hydrogen capacity of 5 million metric tons per annum, indigenous development and manufacturing of electrolyzers, creating opportunities for employment and economic development. Hydrogen, with its remarkable attributes of high energy density, zero emissions, has a wide variety of applications. With the permission of the Honorable Chief, I want to mention some of the potential applications in this country. Ministry of Road and Transport and Highways will enable adoption of green hydrogen in the transport sector. Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways will play a crucial role for establishing capabilities for export of green hydrogen and its derivatives. Now, hydrogen-powered drones are becoming very popular all over the world. The Honorable Chief Minister has created Drones Corporation of Andhra Pradesh, which could consider to develop hydrogen-powered drones. This will be the first state in the country to develop hydrogen-powered drones. Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas will be facilitating uptake of green hydrogen in refineries and city gas distribution. Green steel. Steel production is one of the potential sectors where green hydrogen can replace fossil fuels. Ministry of Steel will drive adoption of green hydrogen in the steel sector. European countries say we'll import only green steel. So this is a great opportunity for Visakhapatnam steel plant to go for steel production using hydrogen. Now I have a request to the young Minister of State for Telecommunications. The backup power requirement of telecom towers presents an apt opportunity to deploy reliable and on-demand renewable energy solutions. Sir, it is estimated that these towers in the country consume about 2 billion liters of diesel every year. So hydrogen could be considered as a backup energy source. Ministry of Railways is working on transitioning towards adoption of green hydrogen in view of its ambitious plan to reduce the carbon footprint. Ministry of Railways has already developed a hydrogen-powered fuel cell-based train with 10 coaches, and the pilot hydrogen-powered train will be demonstrated in September 2025, that is the next 2 months, between the stations Jhind and Sonepat in Haryana. In March 2025, the Honorable Chief Minister directed SRM University AP to develop a hydrogen-powered train between Hyderabad and Vijayawada. Then immediately Chief Minister said, no Narayan Rao between Hyderabad and Visakhapatnam. Yes, sir, we are at it. Now, please. SRM University has an MOU with the Integral Coach Factory of the Ministry of Railways to develop the hydrogen-powered train. Sir, we are at it, working under your direction. We earnestly request the kind support of the Honorable Chief Minister and the Ministry of Railways for the development of this hydrogen-powered train as a flagship project of the state of Andhra Pradesh. Sri Chandrababu Naidu, as an intellectual, is attracted by the aesthetic beauty of science and technology. And as a people's leader, he is greatly attracted towards technology and the promise it holds to transform the state of Andhra Pradesh and its economic development. Let's give a big applause to the aligning with the ambitious plans of National Hydrogen Mission and with a foresight that the first entrance into the business of hydrogen can reap more benefits than others, our visionary Chief Minister has made Pudimadaka near Visakhapatnam as the first and the largest hub of green hydrogen in the country. The Visakhapatnam Hydrogen Hub will be producing about 1.5 million metric tons of green hydrogen per annum, 3 million metric tons of green ammonia, methanol, etc. Green hydrogen produced at Visakhapatnam could be used by Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, HPCL, NTPC, fertilizer industries, and many others. Sir, I am glad to inform the Honorable Chief Minister and the August audience present here that the faculty members of SRM University AP have indigenously developed an electrolyzer which the Honorable Chief Minister just now visited. This can produce 500 kilograms of green hydrogen per annum, and it is being demonstrated during summit. It is scalable to produce 150 tons of green hydrogen per annum. We request the Honorable Chief Minister to consider industry, university, government collaborative venture. We propose to establish an innovation center at SRM University AP to develop indigenous technology to produce, store, and utilize hydrogen as a green fuel. The goal of the proposed center in the next 2 years would be to develop and demonstrate a hydrogen-powered car between Vijayawada and Visakhapatnam, and with refueling facilities along the way. At present, hydrogen costs about 350 rupees per kilogram, which can fuel a car for a distance of 20 to 25 kilometers. The proposed innovation center could bring down the cost to 200 rupees per kilogram of hydrogen by developing more efficient catalysts for electrolysis and reducing the power consumption for producing hydrogen. Sir, you are kindly aware that on 30th June 2025, the government of Andhra Pradesh approved Amaravathi Quantum Valley Declaration. IBM will be installing and maintaining a 156 qubit quantum computer at Amaravathi Valley on 1st January 2026. Sir, this will be the first and most powerful quantum computer not only in the country and in South Asia. Friends, establishment of Amaravathi Quantum Valley is also a catalyst for our green hydrogen mission. The quantum technologies help us design advanced catalysts, develop safer hydrogen storage systems, and create ultra-sensitive sensors for monitoring the safety. With the quantum simulations, we can reduce the cost of hydrogen